Jamaica, come here closely, and I want you guys to listen to me closely because I believe that Mark Golding should not be allowed to handle the affairs of this country. And let me explain to you why I believe he should not be allowed to handle the affairs of this country in any shape, form, or capacity. Following the passing of Hurricane Melissa, we saw the PNP launching a crowdfunding campaign to raise money in the name of helping the victims of Hurricane Melissa from the west and northwest ends of the island. Now, the PNP had insisted that, along with Dean Jackson Miller, that andrewholness and his administration needs to have an oversight committee. They need to ensure that all the funds coming in were made publicly available to the people, and the auditors general and ADPEM should all be on board monitoring all the monies and all the donations, and everything that they have asked the oldest administration to do, he has delivered up to this point. So we have a oversight committee, one that can be considered independent, that consists of PJ Patterson, Bruce Golding, and a few other people, and along with the auditors general auditing every single money, every single donation, and we also have ADPEM, and everyone was persistent about transparency from andrewholness and his administration about every item received and how the item was given, every money received and how that money was spent. And the pressure was mounted, the pressure was put on to andrewholness and his administration. So why isn't the same level of accountability and pressure exists for Mark Golding? Mark Golding crowdfunding campaign, it has disappeared overnight. No one can tell if it went top, left, bottom, side, or to the middle. No one can tell if he collected any money, and if so, to what magnitude, and whatever he collected, what did he do with it? There's no trace, there's no account, there's no oversight committee, there's no auditors general, there's nothing whatsoever to tell the people of Jamaica what did Mark Golding and his team did to that money that they collected, if they collected any. There should have been the same process for the other team. Jamaica is far too one-sided in their agenda, and this clearly demonstrates and clearly shows that Mark Golding should never be left to handle the affairs of this country at any point in time, because he's not demonstrating the qualities of a good and effective leader. He has asked Prime Minister andrewholness repeatedly to be a part of the oversight committee, which he was given the invitation twice. 2 times, which he publicly denied on both occasions, and then continued to make public mischief that he was never given the opportunity to join the oversight committee, which the public can attest to that he's a blatant liar, and he just doesn't lie once. He lies repeatedly and he takes no accountability. And now, because they're being questioned about what happened to the money that you guys raised to assist the people in dire need, they have shifted the focus from they cannot give any information. They cannot give any account for the money raised to. They want to know why it is that Darrell Vaz is loaning JPS 150 million US dollars to ensure that the people do not have to wait until next year, July, to get back electricity, because they have to use something as a scapegoat to shift our focus from the fact that they launch a crowd funding. And what they asked of the JLP to do, they asked for transparency. They asked for a website to be set up so the people along with them can track all the monies and all the donations, while they themselves refuse to do the very same thing that they insisted that the Jamaican government does. They refrain from doing the same things that they asked. Know the money that they collected, no one can tell what they did to it. There's no trace of it. There's no accountability of it. While they're consistently demanding accountability and explanation when they have money unaccounted for, they have a lot of questions to answer themselves and questions that they're consistently refusing to respond to, and they're trying to overshadow those questions with, why are you loaning JPS money, after they themselves have given JPS monopoly over the Jamaican people. They themselves are the reason why the Jamaican people are in the position that we're in with JPS. They themselves are insisting that the people who voted for them stays without electricity. That is what they're implying. They are implying that, oh no, you shouldn't be lending JPS money. And their focus should be the people and not JPS. Their focus should be the mental well-being and the health of the people in Westmoreland. And it's not. Their focus is all around JPS, as though that's going to help the people who are in dire need. And these are the political mind games that they play with the public consistently, because when the heat was getting too much of what happened to the Hurricane Melissa funds that was donated to you guys, and you guys could not respond to the question. You still haven't responded to the question. You're flipping the question to, why are you lending JPS $150 million when it's clear it's to speed up the process and the time frame of the people of Westmoreland to get back electricity. The people cannot wait until next summer before they have electricity. You people are who the people of Westmoreland voted for. You should be fighting for those people more than how Darrell Vaz is fighting for them. And it's 2025. No one should be living that long without electricity, but you're insisting that, oh, the people should not be entitled to such decent representation. It's a shame and it's a disgrace in Jamaica's history to know that politicians are opposing human beings getting electricity. They are human beings and they have feelings too. So while you're busy addressing why Darrell Vaz is lending JPS $150 million, you need to address what happened to the crowdfunding campaign that you started to raise money for the people of Westmoreland. Did you build any house for the citizens? If so, how many houses did you build? Did you raise any money? If so, how much was it? Why are you asking for transparency from one side, but your side is refusing to deliver what you're asking the Jamaica Labour Party to deliver? That's hypocrisy and that is piracy, and it is very, very, very questionable, and it puts you in a very, very bad position. What happened to the campaign funds that you raised for the people of Westmoreland? How many houses did you build? Did you use those people's pain to line your own pockets? You need to answer to the Jamaican people because you wanted answers. You got them. Now the Jamaican people want to know. Did you use the pain of the Westmoreland people to line your pockets? Or was it money well spent? Did you spend those donations? How much was it? How was it spent? We need public transparency on that crowdfunding that you guys collected.